A quieter night out in Los Angeles, but protests slated for a 6th day now as the sun about to come up out west. This as Marines could be deployed in the next day.
While that city remains the focal point for the protests, we're also seeing them ramp up nationwide. Maribel Gonzalez joins us live from L.A. And Maribel, one of the main things to point out there is the stark difference between daytime happenings and nighttime, right?
Yeah, good morning, Chris and Dana. Definitely, it's quiet as you can see around us, and that's partly due to the fact that where we are standing in front of this federal facility is just part of the small zone in the downtown Los Angeles area that remains under curfew for the second night in a row. Now, that curfew is expected to continue being in place throughout the next few days. That is according to Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. We know that this comes as more protests and confrontations between some of those protesters and police happened yesterday, with several dozens of people being detained before that curfew went into effect. Anti-ICE demonstrations continue in Los Angeles, and so do protester detainments. Police say they declared an unlawful assembly outside City Hall just before last night's curfew.
Once nightfall comes in particular, we start to see others come out who are intent on violence and intent on disruption.
That's a stark contrast to daytime yesterday. Officials say the vast majority of demonstrators are law-abiding.
Thank you for your service.
Our role is to protect everybody's First Amendment rights, and a lot of people have come out and respected that and expressed their feelings in a peaceful way.
The chief says police have not yet needed help from National Guard members. Now, U.S. Northern Command says Marines will soon be deployed to L.A.
Left-wing radicals waving foreign flags viciously attacked ICE and Border Patrol agents as well as Los Angeles police officers.
Protests are also happening in other cities, like Spokane, Washington, which had an emergency curfew last night, and Indianapolis, where demonstrators gathered outside an NBA Finals game. Protesters say they want ICE to stop deporting people whose only crime was entering the U.S. illegally.
None of my family are criminals, or if anything, they're the most hardworking people I've ever met in my life.
Meanwhile, later today, a court hearing on California's urgent request to limit how the Trump administration can use Marines and members of the National Guard here in the state. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, I'm Maribel Gonzalez. Chris, Dana?
Maribel, thank you.